Hey everyone, it's Tom and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be very Star Wars centric. I'm kind of on a bit of a Star Wars crave at the moment because we've got Clone Wars which is wrapping up its final season. We have the final Battlefront 2 update which I want to talk to you guys about. We have the JEDI Fallen Order sequel. The Rise of Skywalker is coming onto Disney Plus, and I think once I do the whole Skywalker Saga rewatch, I'm finally going to give you guys my Rise of Skywalker review because I love that film, and I never did. I did record it, but I never uploaded it when I did it in December. I really did love that film, but yeah, it's a whole different story. This video is going to be about what I kind of want to see for the Jedi Fallen Order sequel. The Battlefront 2 one, I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I will be doing a Battlefront 2 kind of like final Battlefront 2 review kind of thing. I got the Celebration Edition, I have all the skins. I'm going to try and unlock the new skins that have just come out for Rey, Maul, Palpatine, and all, you know, that's another video. This video is going to be about Fallen Order. So, when I did Jedi Fallen Order, did a review, I did mention that I love this game, and I still do. In terms of gameplay, I hope the sequel, because we are going to get a sequel, I hope the sequel isn't as parkour centric, although I do appreciate that the parkour really did add something to the it really did add more to the physicality of the Jedi, considering they used the Force to, like, you know, run across walls and double jump and stuff like that, and you know, it's cool. I just found it really tedious in the first game. In terms of story, this is what I really want to see for story. Now, Ahsoka Tano, I really want to see Ahsoka Tano in a sequel, which some of you guys may disagree. One, because for some reason, when the Clone Wars first began, Ahsoka was never really liked that much, but of course we all love her now. She is, like, for me, one of my favourite characters in the whole saga. I would like to see Ahsoka in the sequel, Jedi Fallen Order 2, because she had a white lightsabers at the time, and you know, it would have been like really cool to see. I would also like to see Ahsoka meet Cal, and Ahsoka kind of train Cal. I know Cal's got Seer, but Ahsoka was very much a she wasn't a Jedi Knight, but she did fight more. She did train with Anakin Skywalker. She did like so much, and I think it'll be very cool to see Ahsoka work together with Cal Kestis. And yeah, I know some of you guys may disagree because we had the Clone Wars, which is wrapping up, and she is quite frankly the main character of that show in my eyes, Ahsoka Tano. She's going to be in The Mandalorian season 2. For the first time in live action. We're going to probably going to see Ahsoka in other material, like the new Lego game that's coming, and yeah, don't expect me to make any videos on that, as cool as that game would be. Yeah, so if Ahsoka isn't in a sequel, I'm okay with that. At least a cameo from Ahsoka would be cool, like the Fulcrum thing. I don't know. I would love to see that, to be honest. I think Ahsoka's an amazing character, and she really is one of my favourite. I grew up with Ahsoka, you see, so I do have that very personal connection with her. Yeah. Also, I personally think Cal Kestis should die or become Inquisitor. Yeah, horrible. It doesn't make sense. Cal being alive during the original trilogy. It just doesn't, in my eyes. We've got, because it kind of retcons what Yoda says in the last the Return of the Jedi, where Luke is officially the last of the Jedi Order once Yoda passes away. And I personally think that Cal still being alive, or still being on the light side at least, or still being a Jedi, kind of does retcon that. So I personally think that either Cal should die by the hands of Vader, or he becomes an Inquisitor, and that way you can kind of have him live along the original trilogy, because we can have like after the Empire is destroyed and go into the Battlefront 2 story, we can have like the final Inquisitor be Cal Kestis, which I think would be a very cool plot point. We can see him meet Luke, see him fight Luke, and I think that'd be a very cool thing to do. I personally don't. I keep saying I don't think that Cal should be on the light side more than in Star Wars timeline, at least about 5 more years. I think Sia should die, not because I don't like Sia. I thought she was quite boring in the game, but I thought she was an okay supporting character, and I did quite like her backstory and also her involvement in the final mission of the game. But I think Sia should die because it will kind of push Cal towards the dark side a bit, like, you know, losing yet another mentor because of the Empire, because of, well, I mean, it wasn't the Empire, but like because of the Jedi, really. I mean, Palpatine executed Order 66 because of the Jedi, because he wanted to take over. He disagreed with the Jedi. So yeah, I'm not going to retell Revenge of the Sith without, you know, did that probably start crying. That's a joke. That's a joke. I don't cry that much to Revenge of the Sith. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I really can't wait for the sequel of this game. Those are the 2 main things I want to see: Cal turn to the dark side and Ahsoka Tano return. Maybe even get both of them together and have Ahsoka fight Cal. How cool would that be? That would be amazing. And I can't stand Star Wars Rebels. Like, I watched a bit of it because I was bored and I hated it, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Rebels characters come into Fallen Order and possibly have Inquisitor Cal battle them, because I know the Inquisitors are quite big in Rebels, or they were at least, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I want to see, and also more like Clone Wars connections, and possibly even Mandalorian connections, because of course the Mandalorian TV show takes place. The Mandalorian TV show takes place after the fall of the Empire, but I think Jedi Fallen Order could actually tie in with that, like explaining how Moff Gideon gets the Darksaber and stuff like that. I'm just being very nerdy right now. It's just, I think this game has a lot of potential, a sequel to Jedi Fallen Order. There's not really much you can do during this like period. Obviously Cal's trying to recruit the younglings who have escaped Order 66, and I have a feeling he's going to do it, but it's all going to end horribly when Darth Vader and the Empire, they take him, really. I think we'll get some sequel trilogy like connotations as to, you know, taking the children relatively young and training them as they grow up in the ways of the dark side, much like the First Order does. Obviously they don't have the full, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of it, I have to say, on this video, really. All the gameplay you see, I'm going to upload that, because I don't think I will at this point, to be honest. I think I'm just going to get it all off my console. I might go through some of it and just kind of see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. I kind of want to, I do want to use the gameplay for one last thing, and that is a Star Wars Battlefront versus Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order comparison thing. Now that both games have kind of reached their ending, no updates for Jedi Fallen Order, no updates for Battlefront, I think now's the perfect time to kind of compare and contrast the 2 games and kind of decide which game I think is Star Wars superior. And I'm going to do that in 3 parts, to be honest. I'm going to make that a 3-part series where I talk about both games. And, yeah. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are safe. I will see you guys soon, and peace out. Bye.